Hi, my name is Alex, and I'm going to show you how you can use AI Flowchat to automate your writing of articles for SEO purposes. I prepared this flow where it takes in some input that you give it, it then processes it through an AI pipeline, and then finally it spits out the article in a markdown format that you can put into your blog system, your content management system, or in your code base. So let's get started. This is a fresh new flow. It's showing us the default setup. I'm just gonna start out by deleting the two last nodes here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a text node. So I'm gonna drag in a text node. I'm gonna connect it to the play node, and then I'm gonna add in a group. The group, I'm gonna label it as source material and resources. And in this group, what we want to do is we want to collect all of the different websites and blog articles that we will use as ground information for the AI to use. This will just make sure that the AI does not hallucinate, especially if we are writing about a new topic that is not modeled into the memory of the AI. Like inherently, the AI is trained on some data, and sometimes this data is just not available in its training material. The text node that we have up here, we're going to use that as our title and hook. In that node, we want to write in what we want the article title to be, and then maybe the first line or two, just to frame the article a little bit. It's good practice not to be completely hands-off, but have a certain direction you want the AI to go in. Otherwise, the quality is going to be very different. Let's start out by writing what the title of our article should be. And so nowadays, AI companions are all the hype. So I want the title to be, what is an AI companion? Its impact on society. Cool, that's the title. And now the hook. I already prepared the hook, so I'm just gonna paste it in here. The hook is, loneliness continues to rise across all age groups. If you're drinking love from other people, perhaps AI chatbots are the solution. Haha. All right, and I found some articles from the internet. So here's one called Everything You Need to Know About AI Companion. I'm just gonna take the link here. I'm just gonna copy it. And I'm just gonna paste it. So Command V or Control V if you're on Windows, and put it into the group here. And then we're gonna expand the group a little bit because we need space for article number 2. When humans swipe right for an AI companion. And let's put that in here. Oh, like that. And then finally, AI companion apps on track to pull in 120 mil in 2025. So that sounds good. Let's paste that in here and then put that into the group. Perfect. Now we have our baseline set up. Now we need to set up the AI to write our articles for us. So let's start out with a prompt node. I'm gonna drag in a prompt node here. I'm gonna connect it with the title and the hook, and then our resource material, like that. And then I'm also going to select another model. Let's take GPT-5. And so I'm gonna prompt it here. I'm gonna ask it, from the given source, title, and hook, please write out an outline for an article. And then I'm gonna feed that in to another prompt node, like that. I'm gonna change it to GPT-5 again. And I have a quite big prompt here. I'm just gonna paste it in and show you. So I'm going to ask it to role play for me. So instead of just writing the article out completely, I'm asking it to be the editor for me, and it's going to instruct the writer how to write it, what tone it needs to do, the checkpoints, the formatting, and some rules that I've specifically asked it to follow. And I'm also going to connect the title and the group. So I'm just gonna select both here. And when I select both, you'll notice that a plus shows up. It just means that I can connect both at the same time. So I'll do that. And so now you can see that we have two new edges here. So a trick that I like is to sometimes just connect the prompt node with a text node because what it's going to do is it's going to spit out the output of the prompt node into this text node, and it's going to be much easier for me to see what is actually going on instead of looking in the output panel. So this is going to spit out some instructions that the editor has written. And so we're gonna connect that to a prompt. And so now we're going to have this role playing as a writer. And so I'm just gonna paste in the prompt here. You are a writer. Please follow the instructions given from the editor and output all the sections in the article. We need the whole text and not only the outline. And again, I want this writer to know what our title and our resources are. So I'm just gonna select those and then connect it here. And lastly, what I want to do is I just want to tweak the tone a little bit and just make sure that all of the GPT AI stuff, I want to strip them out. For example, I want to reduce the use of em dashes, the long dashes. I want to remove conclusions because that's also something that people will recognize with AI. And so I'm just gonna make these small adjustments. I'm gonna make a prompt node here. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. And then I'm gonna paste in the prompt I have prepared. I'm gonna ask it to be a professional copy editor. I want it to follow these rules here that I've given it. And so I'm also going to, this time I'm actually going to pick another model. I'm gonna pick Gemini 2.5, just so it's not all the same model that's written everything. And this will just give it like a little bit of a different flair. And then finally, we can just spit that out into a text node. And so all we need to do now is press play. So what I'm going to do now is I'm gonna go back all the way to the beginning here, where we have our original play button. And I'm gonna press it, and then the whole flow is going to run. So let's press it and let's see what's going to unfold. So we can see that now the first step is running. It's going to write out the outline for us. When that's done, it's going to go to the next one and play editor, and so on and so on. So I think I'm gonna wait here. I'm gonna cut when it's all done. It's probably gonna take like 2 minutes because we have a lot of things going on here. And yeah, and I'll see you there. So now it should be all done. So let's see what it has written for us. It wrote, what is an AI companion and what are its impact on society? So it wrote our title, and the hook is, loneliness is rising across age groups and AI companions promise always on empathy. Can they ease isolation without eroding real human connection? And tying that back to what we asked of it, it's pretty much what we asked. I hope this video was useful, and I hope you get a lot of value out of AI Flow Chat. Again, if there's anything, a bug, an issue, a feature request, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'll see you guys.